Let's start off in the association. The NBA Finals are here. LeBron, he went home to Cleveland and he has the Cavs back in the finals. And then on the West side of things, we have the face of the new, young, hip, emerging generation, Steph Curry and the Warriors in the finals. 2 rookie head coaches. Let's talk about that.
Ladies first.
All right, so who do I have winning it all?
Oh, you just gonna go there right away, huh?
we just going right to it?
No, that's cool, man.
Straight to the point.
Well, I actually don't know because I'm one of those people. I didn't actually expect LeBron to get all the way here on his first season back in Cleveland. I'm impressed. I've been a Steph Curry fan the whole way through, as you all know. But honestly, as much as I love Steph Curry, I could see the Cavs pulling it away. LeBron has a lot to prove, and he seems to work under pressure. He seems to really, bring it. And so I think it's going to be a close series, but I think the Cavs are going to take it all.
That's 1 vote for the city of Cleveland. Ty, will you make it 2?
You discuss him operating differently under pressure. A lot different from the LeBron of old who used to crumble under pressure and was thus dubbed a choke artist.
Yes.
Now, I jumped on the bandwagon, Marv. I jumped on the Warrior bandwagon. I was all in for Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and this efficient offense, but deceptive defense. They play good defense. I think at the end of the day, obviously, LeBron, he's the biggest X factor for the Cavs. Everyone's falling apart. They were favored to win it all, but it's different. Kyrie's hurt. Granted, with the rest, he'll come back and play. Klay Thompson able to play. I'm getting over that concussion from their closeout game.
From the super knee by Trevor Ariza.
Crazy.
That's like a Triple H knee. So, I mean, do you take the wily vet who literally put the team on his back and improved the play of everyone around them? Or do you take the young guns, their first time here, although they do have Steve's alter ego and I think a better coach and a more balanced all-around team with depth, and they're jump shooters? Maybe it's me living in the moment. Maybe it's because LeBron knocked my Bulls out of the playoffs yet again. But I think those injuries will hold them back, and I'm going to go with Golden State in 7.
Okay.
You know what was interesting is Ty has said this repeatedly over and over and over and over again. Normally, jump shooting teams do not win in the NBA playoffs. But if there was ever a time to pick a jump shooting team, it will be the Splash Brothers of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. That's why I think this series is going to go in 5 games. I don't even think it's going to even go
a gentleman's
6.
sweep.
I think it's going to be a very gentleman's sweep, and thus you have on the gentleman's hat over there. Just like in the conference finals, I predicted that the Warriors was going to take care of the Rockets with ease. I predicted that the Cavs was going to take care of the Hawks with ease, which they did. I think that the game plan for this matchup, let LeBron get his and shut everybody else down. Because Kyrie Irving, granted, he's had the rest, but he even said that it's going to take a miracle for him to be 100%. And with that being said, who you going to have to put on Steph Curry? Now, you can put Dellavedova on him if you want to, but that boy has in the gym range. You know what in the gym range is?
That means if you in the gym,
He would.
Exactly.
You could be in the tunnel.
Exactly. And we've seen him hit infamous shots from the tunnel.
He's got oracle range, Marv. He's got oracle range. Anywhere in the Oracle Center, he doesn't even hit the rim.
And an X factor. You know, when we talk about this series, we talk about this matchup. The biggest X factor, I have to agree with you. I definitely think it's Steve Doublegagger, which is Andre Iguodala, of course, and also Tristan Thompson. With him being a presence on the offensive and defensive rebounds, who's going to keep him off the glass? Is it going to be Draymond? Will they put Harrison Barnes on him or put Draymond on LeBron? Is it going to be Maurice Space that's coming back from injury? I mean, there's between those two people, I think it's going to cause the conclusion of the series.
And it's funny because I agree that Golden State at this point is a better put together team in comparison to the Cavs. But it's like LeBron we're talking about. You know, it's not just any player where it's like these, like it doesn't matter. It matters, but it's LeBron. Like I wouldn't underestimate him.
I understand. We all know it's LeBron.
I
I think
know.
for sure. If he does it, you cannot say anything else about LeBron. He went back to Cleveland and he got them.
That's a man with a chip on his
said.
shoulder.
Exactly.
He has a lot to
Exactly.
prove.
Especially if
so.
Tristan Thompson can get them those extra possessions. Hey, in the Bulls series,
J.R.
maybe one
Smith?
Hawks game, those extra possessions is what puts them over.
If J.R.
So,
Smith can perform,
speaking of JR,
Speaking of that, let's turn to our orange and blue competitor over there. Shed over there. Shed his block. Shed, what's going on?
J.R. Smith, that guy. Anyway, let's talk about it's the playoffs, it's the finals. My opinion, you spoke about Kyrie Irving not being 100%. This is the grand game, the grand finale. If I'm a player, my mindset is like, I don't care about injuries. I don't care about anything else. I'm going to give it 110%, and I'm just going to show up. Obviously, a lot of Cavs players are not experienced enough to be in the finals, except for LeBron James, James Jones, Mike Miller, some of his supporting cast, Sean Marion. But I don't think at this point I don't think that's going to be a huge factor. I mean, obviously you got LeBron James, who's 5 times in a row been to the NBA Finals. We talked about that. You know, this guy has really just brought Cleveland from the worst to the first, back to the finals in 1 year. I mean, the impact that this guy has is huge. But Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors have been killing it this year. These guys, like we said, they're a jump shooting team, but if we're going to pick a jump shooting team, this is the perfect one to pick. They have the intangibles because not only do they, shoot the ball well on offense, they play great defense. Like they play great team defense. Andrew Bogut's down there being the anchor, but you have Draymond Green as a potential player, defensive player of the year, who's been really just going out there getting everything done. And I really look at him as the X factor in this matchup because he's going to be guarding LeBron James. Obviously, the game plan is probably going to be not to limit LeBron, just let him go out there. But you just got to make sure that J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert, and all these other role players are not getting off on you. But I still think if Draymond can keep LeBron busy on the offensive end, it's going to open up the floor for Steph Curry. It's going to open up the floor for Klay Thompson, and the ball is going to keep running. But in my estimation, I'm going with Team Light Skin at the end of the day.
sweet.
We're going to say Golden State Warriors is going to win it in 6 games. That's my opinion. But back to you guys.